Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back. Real Life Talk Podcast, episode
7?
6.
Oh, you said 6?
Yeah, I said 7 on my
daily.
So it's definitely 6.
No, I thought it was 7.
Was it 7?
Last week was 6.
Serious?
Yeah.
Hold on, folks. We're trying to get. Is it?
Yeah, this is 7.
Well, then I said it right.
You did say it right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Episode 7.
It's flying by, that's why.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Man, I'm telling you, 1 week. Well, we do these every Tuesday now. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, weekend comes, and when the weekend's over, we're back to doing this. But
yeah.
It's all good, man. It only takes 6-7 days for us to have something to talk about. So, what's happening, Chris?
What's going on, man?
All right, episode 7. All right, well, what are we going to talk about this time, man? I'm telling you, I think we need to talk about the...
Well, we can go over how we felt this past week, what we went through.
Yeah.
So why don't you go and start that one?
All right.
How was your week?
All right. Well, let me tell you, my week was not good. So, prior to leaving out of town last weekend, 2-3 days in a row, I was depressed all day. So I told my family, listen, I need to get out. We need to go relax, and let's go get some rest and relaxation. So we took off, right? The problem is, I don't care where you go, if you're depressed, it's going to follow you. So when we were out in Vegas, the depression followed, and it was heavy. So I knew, for as bad as it was, I knew something was coming, man, because this happened to me in the past. So come Saturday night, we're sitting there watching TV, and then I can feel it. I can feel a panic attack, anxiety coming on strong. So I actually took a little walk around to try to release a little bit of that stress. Went back, sat down, and the weirdest thing happened. I got like a click in my brain. I got this click, and then all of a sudden, all I saw was everything was blurry, really weird. Then as soon as everything turned blurry, that panic attack hit. Couldn't breathe, couldn't think. Sweaty, stressed.
Heart rate
is bumping out of my chest. Just terrible, man.
You feel like you're dying, honestly. Like when you go through it, you feel like, oh my God, is this it?
Yeah, no, for sure. I felt like it was my time. But of course, because I suffer with this, I've learned and I've studied, things to do when you do have an attack. And of course, my lovely wife was there to help me out. So instantly, she already knows. So instantly, she did what she was taught, or what she learned. And we did some breathing exercises. She took a cold rag, threw it around my neck, threw some ice cubes in my hand, threw a mint in my mouth. Everything that's, or most of the things that you're told to do when you have a panic attack.
Yeah.
So we worked on that for 10, 15, 20, I don't know how long it was.
And then it lingers for a while after, too.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, it lingered. It came down where it was manageable, but it definitely lingered, man. And I just continued to do my breathing exercises. And bottom line is I pulled out of it. And that's why we share these stories, man, because we want you guys to know a lot of the things that you go through. As long as you put in the work, you use the tools and the stuff you learn, you can get out of it. It's not the end of the world.
But it's
terrible, but...
Yeah, speaking of tools, what's great is what you mentioned too. If you do have a panic attack, because I've had multiple panic attacks, what he said is perfect. The cold washcloth on your neck, or on your head, just someplace to cool you down, to kind of like relax you, it calms you. Like you said, the mint, or you can even do ice chips in your mouth.
Ice chips?
Anything that's kind of cold.
Is that what it is?
How you were even holding cold.
Okay.
And then how I mentioned to you last night, if they make these, it's a bag a small little bag that you can squeeze, and it has lavender in it. And if you squeeze it, it makes it stronger because you're releasing the essential oils in it. And
So
then
it's,
you just
is
smell
it a
it.
smell? Okay.
Yeah, and smell.
Wow.
Your smell reacts really heavily when you have a really bad panic attack. You doing that because your smell sense is crazy. So as soon as you do that and you focus on the smell, your mind starts pulling away from what it's
Wow.
doing.
Okay.
But those are just the tools, like you're saying.
No, for sure.
Tools
Well,
that
I'm
you
going to add
understand.
that to my arsenal.
I think, like
So-
I said, I think I may have an extra one. I looked last night, I couldn't find them, but I know we have them all over the house because Katie loves them. And every time something happens with me, she appears out of nowhere with one. So, not feeling good. You got a little bit of anxiety coming on here, and so it's. But yeah, smell is really good. Even if you don't have lavender, honestly, just like any kind of, if you have like perfume or any kind of spray, just
Something to
just
kind of
spray it, and it'll
jolt your.
100%. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see.
But little things like that, there's little rituals that you can look up, and you don't want it to happen a lot. But for a while, like I said, like I told you before, it was happening a few times a day. You end up getting to the point to where you know your rituals, and then you get used to them, and then you rely on them. So I know, like, okay, as soon as I get that cold water, and I take a few sips, and just not even drink it, just hold it in my mouth while I breathe through my nose. It helps calm me down. But like, there's just little things that work, but
and they work.
They do work.
For everything that we did, yeah, definitely worked.
I'm glad.
And you can feel everything coming down.
Yeah.
Which.
So did you feel almost like right now? Do you feel almost like it was a release? Like you just
Yes.
burst it open, and now almost you feel like a little lighter?
Well, let me tell you, that's exactly true. Because of that depression I was going through to that prior week, and man, this depression was heavy this
Yeah.
time around, man. It was like, everything was tight, and I knew something was up, right? But when that happened, after thinking about it, even that night or the day after, I thought about it. I go, you know what? There was a reason why that happened, man. That's exactly what I thought. I go, you know what? It was like a release valve. That panic attack was to get everything out that I was holding in or building up.
Oh, building up, yeah.
And
yeah.
and you know, strangely enough, I almost feel good about that happening for some reason, because the day after and even up to now, I just feel relaxed now, and I feel good about
Yeah.
how I was able to come through it, of course. But yeah, definitely like a release, man,
Yeah.
which is a trip, because it sounds crazy. But
It's a pretty shitty release, but
yeah,
it's an
but,
effective one.
I mean, listen, like we talked about in the last episode, everything builds up, man.
Yeah.
One way or another, you gotta let it
Yeah.
go. It's gotta break.
Yeah.
And I think that was my break, man. And if you really think about it, I can't see another or a better way for it to release the way it did, because that panic attacks felt like everything just was there. And then as I did all my, the things I learned,
Yeah. Yeah.
everything just kind of, and it, you know, again, it lingered.
Yeah.
It was still there, but it wasn't as bad. And then we get back yesterday, or even Sunday night, and I felt good. And then just being able to think about that, I got through it, and I feel good. And I know for a fact now, when it does happen again, I'm ready for it. So
Yeah.
I gotta do what I gotta do,
Yeah.
man. So,
Get in a comfortable spot, and then
yeah, for sure.
You know, even if your wife's not there, you're still gonna be able to make it through.
Yeah, for
You're
sure.
Still gonna be okay. You already know certain things that help you out now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just continue the things that you know help you out.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
different things help other people out too.
Yeah, for
So,
sure. I'm sure there's a ton of different ways that you
Yeah.
can, but you got to find yours.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
And when you find yours, keep it,
Yep.
hold on to it, and just be prepared. But you said it best. Wow, I just lost my train of thought.
Hey,
there.
it's okay. My
Sorry, I
medication.
got a lot on my mind, man. But no, it was good, man, and I learned from it. I feel good now, so. And that's why we're here, episode 7, Real Life Talk Podcast.
Pressure release, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, so
Once your glass is all the way full,
it's got to go somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It's all good, man. It's all good. So again, one last time, everything's fixable, man. Put in the work. Whatever you're going through, depression, anxiety, panic attack,
you're gonna get through it.
You're gonna get through it. 100%, you're gonna get through it.
That's why I said last night, for people that have never had a panic attack before, it sounds like it might not be much, but it's a lot.
It's
you honestly feel like you don't know if you're having, like, if it's your first time, you don't know if you're having a heart attack. You don't know why you can't breathe. You don't know why you're sweating so much. You turn pale. Your lips are blue. You don't know what's going on at all. And then it's just your body just reacting to all the shit that's inside of it, all the stress and everything that's been building up. But just know that once you realize it, and it's kind of a comfort afterwards, that after your first time, after you go through it, you realize this didn't kill me. So I know I'm going to be okay if it happens again. It's a huge inconvenience, and it sucks, but you know that you're going to make it through when it happens again. And that's when you learn the tools like you learned.
For sure.
On what to do to make yourself feel better while you're going through it.
Yeah, so. And I'm happy to be able to share it. Again, these are real life experiences, man. And I don't think you can share it or get it across to people other than going through it.
Yeah.
And you and I, we go through different things, man. So but it's a new week, so it's all good.
Yeah, you already got that out of the way now. So you're good for a couple months now. So don't worry about it.
Hopefully a couple of years. Hopefully a couple of years. Yeah.
When was the last one before this one?
Oh man, it was. I remember exactly. It was maybe at least 6, 7, 8 years.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like passing kidney stones.
Like this bad.
Yeah.
This bad. I mean, I've had my little panic attacks where it really doesn't fade me.
That's more like an anxiety attack kind
probably,
of thing. Where...
But something like this bad, it's been a while. But I recognized it and I knew exactly what it was. So, it's all good.
Well, you got it.
And you?
For me, it's just mine's been more mental. Well, my physical's been affecting my mental. I've been having some bad heart days, and because of that, I start thinking, especially when you're just locked up in the house, and because I don't work or anything, I can't work, so I'm sitting there, and then you start thinking like, well, I personally start thinking like, what am I doing? I'm just existing right now. I'm not living. I'm not doing anything productive. I'm not. And then I start also thinking too, like, I'm not helping me out. I'm not helping Katie out. Then I started thinking like, why is she even with me? She can find someone better than me.
So you went down that.
Yeah. Then I started thinking like, and then I want to say it out loud. I don't think about. I don't want to kill myself. Nothing like that. But the thoughts cross your mind over and over again. It'd be so much easier if. It'd be so much better if. It'd be easier for this person, easier for that person. And it's like a pity party based kind of thing for me.
Woe is me.
Yeah, so that's I was stuck in that zone for like 2 days, where I just dug myself into a hole, and Katie could tell I wasn't like happy, smiling, anything. I was just kind of moping around, and for some reason I couldn't get myself out of it. And you just keep thinking over and over again, like, it'd be so much easier if I wasn't here. It'd be so much easier for her. Maybe she can find someone better. And then it gets even worse, because you're like, is she with me only because we've been together for so long? And she feels like she's stuck with me, or is she with me out of pity because I have a heart problem? Is she, like, you start thinking all this stuff, and I know it's not true. I know she loves me, and there's no doubt about that. But your mind just starts kind of fucking with you a lot, and it really messes with you. And so like it really messed me up for a couple days, and I finally started to snap out of it. I want to say maybe 2 days ago, and just getting out of the house, doing stuff like just the longer I stay in the house, the worse it gets.
Yes.
Like Katie likes to call our bed my island, because that's what happens. I get stuck on that island and I just kind of drift off, and then I don't answer phone calls. I don't talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. Everything annoys me. Everything bothers me.
I get it.
But then I'm just constantly thinking, like, and that was my thoughts though. Like, and the whole to me it's just a pity party. Oh, I feel bad for myself, and I do. I feel. I wish that I had a better life. I wish that I didn't have a heart problem. I wish that I was able to go and work and get a job, and you know, we'd have a dual income for me and Katie instead of her stressing all the time, you know, only having one income. You know, just there's a lot of things that go through my mind as I'm going through all this stuff, and that was a couple of dark days for me.
It's heavy.
Yeah, it sucks, and I know Katie feels it too, which makes it even worse because I don't want her to feel kind of like, I don't want to put her through anything, because in my mind she's already going through enough. She's got to deal with my heart problem. She has other stuff going on in her family that she has to, you know, go through, you know, help with and deal with, and like I don't want to add anything else to her plate. Although I know her, she's like, go ahead, I don't care, tell me whatever, bring it on.
I know.
But in my mind, it's just a huge inconvenience.
I go through the same thing. I totally understand. I mean, yeah, I know.
But I constantly think, like, you know, and I know we talked about this before, like, why is she even with me? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I feel blessed that she is, and I don't know where I'd be if she wasn't. But I'm like, man, she would have probably a better quality of life. That's what I think. You
don't know that.
I don't know that, but in my mind, that's what I think.
Yeah, I know.
I think, like, it'd be so much better if she
that's
did that.
the difference between men and women, man. The way we think is crazy. We put ourselves through so much unnecessary stuff we put ourselves through because of our brains and our minds. It's funny you say that, man, because I do the same thing. You know, with all my issues, I sit back all the time. I go, man, why is Debbie with me? Why is my wife with me, man? She could be out there living this. But again, man, listen, you said it. Everybody was put on this earth for a certain reason, and
I believe in soulmates.
Put together.
Yeah.
Yes, you're the one that said soulmates, man. So, but listen, it's totally understandable that you think that way, because I think a lot of guys do.
Yeah. Especially when they're down and out, like maybe you lost your job, or it could be it can even be small things, and you feel like you're not even supporting you feel like you're not able to support your partner the way you should.
Yeah, that's tough.
Then you start doubting yourself, and then, you know, it just it's
wow.
It affects you in all kinds of ways when that kind of stuff happens.
So, what do you do to stop thinking that way?
Talk to Katie about it.
Talk to Katie about it.
Yeah, we talked about it, and I told her how I've been feeling, and she's like,
"Good.
I can tell. I know."
Same thing Debbie said.
Yeah.
Man, they could read us like a.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to say anything,
No.
bro, and they'll figure us out, man. I mean, how long have you been with Katie?
19 years.
19 years. Yeah, I'm on 27, 28 years. So trust me, they know.
Yeah.
Now, the thing we have, and this is what my wife told me, the thing we have to remember is, at any given time, they can go anywhere they want.
Yeah.
It's their choice to stay with us. So we have to remember that, man, because those are powerful words, because, again, like I do the same thing. But, you know, my wife always tells me, listen, it's my choice.
Yeah.
I choose to stay with you.
Yeah.
I choose to go through what you go through. I choose to help you. You know, and you can sit back and think about that, and sometimes it'll sink in, and you're like, okay, yeah, she really does. But with our crazy brains on the other side of that, we're like, yeah, no.
But what if, and what if that, and what if this?
Yeah, a lot of what ifs. But I think your first step was, I mean, every step when we get into that mood, man, is that we got to talk about it.
Yeah.
And, you know, like my wife always tells me, I can't just sit on the couch. I got to get up. I got to do things, because my brain don't work good when I'm sitting around.
Yeah.
Because that's where all my bad thoughts come. And so, you know, like with you, man, maybe, shoot.
I do
a
need
hobby or
I do, like, and for a while car was a hobby, but money's tight, so car hobby's got to wait a second.
For sure. No, totally understandable.
So like that's why I created routines. Like, actually, I take it back.
Routines.
That's why Katie created routines for me, because she had said, because I wanted to go see my nephew as much as possible, because I want to be in his life. And
nice.
So,
that's a good.
Yeah. So Katie's like, go see him once a week. Because for me, it's so hard to like get myself for one, out of the bed. Second, out of the room. third out of the house, and then into a car, and then willing to drive somewhere. So like Katie's like, well, you want to go see your nephew, you want to go see your family, go. Pick a day and then go every week. And so that's what we do. On Tuesdays, I meet you here, and then afterwards I go and I hang out with my family,
it's a beautiful
my nephew
routine.
and everything.
Yes, these Tuesdays are awesome.
I want to be in his life as much as possible because, not to sound morbid, I know I'm not going to live a super long life. So I want him to remember me, and I have a lot of memories with me as much as possible. So if we can create a lot of memories before it's my time, that's what I want to do.
Right.
I don't want to be an absent, uncle, and then him just have a few memories of me, which is what I have of one of the uncles of mine. He was one of my favorite uncles, but he only showed up once a year. But I would rather be in his life all the time, where he gets annoyed to see me.
As you should.
You're here all the time. Get out of here.
Yeah, as you should. No, for sure, man. But listen, I think that's a great start right there.
Yeah.
Knowing that you have your nephew, and that you want to be around him.
Yeah.
Man, listen. Since we've started this, we decided to get together every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Listen, putting this Tuesday into my life, it's been a great thing.
Yeah.
Because listen, I run a business, right, and I'm always busy, but running a business by yourself, that's another thing, man. It's another bucket of stress. But to add these Tuesdays, man, and this is great. Now, this is just the beginning. So let's just say we start doing podcasts twice a week.
Yeah.
We'll be able to add another day to our routine. But you've always said it best, man. Routine is the best.
100%. Yeah.
For guys like us that think the way we do. And routine takes you away from that couch, takes you away from sitting there thinking of all the negatives.
Yeah.
So, listen, I know you go through what you go through. I go through the same thing, man, but I think we're on the right path, especially starting Real Life Talk podcast, because now we get to talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
That's a great start. Now our Tuesdays. And then, like you said, you're a car guy, but if cars aren't in the picture right now, then
it's just financial.
Yeah.
I can't still, as far as throwing events and stuff, I still want to do that.
Yeah. See, that's another.
Yeah.
So you have that to think about on a month to month. You have this to think about on a Tuesday. It's awesome, man. And listen, again, we're just beginning. So I have a feeling Real Life Talk podcast is going to get. There's a lot more that's going to get involved with our guests, and then our mobile podcast that we want to do where we go and visit people, stuff like that. That's just going to add to our routine, and then we stick to the routine.
Yeah. See, another thing too, when I'm in that moment too, and I told you about the last 2 days, when I'm in that mind frame, I think too, like, why am I doing the cars and coffee? It's stressful for me. I don't want to do it anymore. But I do want to do it. But in my mind, I'm like, I just want to stop. I don't want to do it anymore. I just want to sit in my house all day and not do it. I don't want to stress about it. I don't want to worry about it.
Man.
I just don't want to do anything at all. But it's just, like I said, it's like a pity party in my head. And I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. But in reality, I do. But in that moment, I'm like, I just like.
But when you do it, how do you feel?
Oh, I feel good. Especially afterwards.
For sure.
When everyone's happy.
We just have to get past that. Listen, even running a business every morning, I know I got a lot on my plate. Every morning I fight, man. With the anxiety and the depression I go through already. Thinking about getting up and having to deal with people, man. Same thing, man. I sit in bed for a little bit and be like, do I want to get up? But we have no choice, man. We got to get up.
Especially on days when you don't feel like talking to nobody.
Yeah.
And you have to answer the phone.
Yeah. And then it becomes easier and easier as you as you do it more, and then it becomes routine for you. It's like this running and jogging I do every morning. Who wants to get up and go running in the morning, man? I mean, that's, to me, it's always been like, I'm good. But now that I do it, and how good I feel about doing it, I look forward to it at night. I say, hey, I get to get up in the morning and I get to go run and I get to get in shape, feel good. And then that starts your day, and then I go into my business, and then the rest of the day is gravy.
Here to get your blood pumping. You're ready
Yeah.
to go.
But let's all keep in mind, folks, that not all guys think the way we do. A lot of you guys out there are fine. You laying in bed, sitting on the couch, and getting that relaxation is good for you.
Yeah.
And you feel
Yeah.
good. We're talking about guys like us, and there's a lot of you guys out there, and we know it. And again, that's why we talk about it.
Yeah.
And
some downtime is bad for people like us.
too much downtime.
Too
for
much
me,
downtime. Yeah, that's it. Not downtime in general, but too much downtime.
Too much downtime is
Yeah.
because especially when you got a routine and your brain is used to doing what you do on a daily basis, and all of a sudden you cut it off. I mean, when you're younger, it's fine. When you're younger, you can do whatever the hell. When you start to get a little bit older, things,
more responsibilities and everything you put on you. It's,
But you know, this is life, man. And again, we have no choice.
No.
We got to do what we got to do. So we got to dig deep, fight, talk about it. Can I consider you my therapist?
I mean, that's fine. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No, that just came in my head because, you know, a lot of people like to go see therapists, talk to therapists, which is great too.
Yeah.
But I think what we have together is
getting it out is a good thing. I mean, that's like 50% of going to therapy. They help you with tools on how to cope through it that they've learned, you know, in school. But getting it out is, I think, the main thing, and being able to know what to get out.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to get out too much.
And some of the stuff is just surface. You need to get out more than just surface stuff. The surface stuff is just, you know, not really the problem. You need to get to that.
Oh yeah, you got to dig deep.
Yeah.
You got to figure out what's making you feel that way.
Yeah.
And it's in there.
I think eventually you'll come to a point too where you're going to kind of realize why you got your panic attack, why maybe you feel stressed on certain days and depressed on certain days. I feel like eventually you're going to get to that point, but it's like, it's just that every time we talk about stuff, like I said before, it's like peeling back an onion layer. It just, you're going to learn something new and then learn something new and learn something new.
For sure.
You get to that core point and you're like, oh shit, this is what it is the whole time.
Yeah, yeah. Trying to figure it out might be a part of causing stress too.
It might be too.
So right?
Yeah.
You don't want to overthink it. You got to kind of just live. But yeah, I mean, for me, man, I sit around a lot of the times and figure out why do I have depression?
Yeah. Why
does a person that has everything, in my opinion, at my age, I have everything in life right now that you can ask for. But why am I so depressed?
Yeah.
But, you know, like you said, well, hopefully we get to the point where we understand it completely and we know what causes it and we can fix it.
Yeah, that's the perfect scenario.
You know, it's just, it's like, what takes you to that point, man? But, you know, again, routine, doing what you love, going out, not to the clubs, not to drinking.
There's no more clubs anyways. Clubs don't exist anymore.
I know. Yeah, exactly.
Real clubs don't exist anymore.
Exactly.
So on a positive note,
tell me.
Talk about this guy right here.
You want to talk about this right here? This is awesome. All right, guys. So over the weekend, I ran into a website and an Instagram. We Are Enough, right? Look that up. Google it. We Are Enough. Go on Instagram. Check it out. Real simple. The creator of Tom's Shoes.
I remember that.
You guys all remember Tom's Shoes. The creator of Tom's Shoes built a huge business, gave away, I don't know, 100 million shoes, did everything right, did everything super generous, did everything I think he believed that was the right thing to do. Sold his company, got a whole bunch of money, millions, and ended up depressed. The story is in his bio. It's in his website. It's all there. I just grasped onto this guy because number one, he built a business. He's a regular guy.
And he wanted to help people.
And he wanted to help people, really help people, and he did. The guy traveled around the world and helped millions of people.
Yeah.
But after all that was said and done, he was depressed. So what he did was, and like we talked about, you got to stay busy. You got to
give yourself purpose. You
got to get routine. He went and created We Are Enough. And We Are Enough is pretty simple concept, man. He made these really cool bracelets that say enough on them. I ordered a package of them. I'll have them soon. We'll share it with you guys. But they're just bracelets, beautiful bracelets, beautifully made, that say enough on it. Now, I could relate to that because most of my life, or a lot of my life, I've always thought I wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And I needed more. I needed more. I needed more friends. I needed more money. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then when you don't get it, that's where a lot of your depression and your anxiety kicks in, because you don't get what you're overthinking or you're trying to get. But yeah, his bracelets say enough on them, and again, basic concept. It's just to remind yourself that you're enough, no matter what stage in your life, what you do, the people you know, how much money you have, all of that. You're enough, no matter what. And I just grasped onto that, man, because I just thought it was the coolest thing. Now, one other great thing is...
This is the cool part.
I'll let you tell it.
When you buy one, you get two.
Yeah.
So that you can give it to the person in your life that almost makes you feel like you're enough. So it could be your best friend, could be your wife, it could be just that one person that helped you get through a moment that they didn't realize. Just to make, what do you call it, a recognition of what they've done for you.
Yes.
And I mean, that's to me, cool. When you talked about the wristbands, like, that's cool. But when you said that you get two of them and you told me the reason why you get two of them, I was like, oh, that right there is awesome.
This guy's a genius.
Yeah. Giving someone recognition in your life, that just letting them know, like, you helped me through a really hard time, where I felt like I wasn't enough. I felt like I was down and out. I was in the dump, and you pulled me back up.
There you go.
And I appreciate that.
Real. And listen, that's all it takes. You remember that back in the day, you tie a string around your finger and it reminds you of what you were supposed to do that day or week? Same concept. This bracelet is for you to look down, see it, and remind yourself that you're enough. And your partner or everybody else knows and thinks that you're enough.
Yeah.
And that's important in life, man, because like with me, again, most of my life, man, I thought I wasn't enough, man, and I strive for so much and just put myself in all these crappy situations because I chased things so much.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay to chase things in life but too much is too much.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay, so a couple other things with We Are Enough. Number one, every penny from the sales of these bracelets goes to men's mental health.
That's awesome. Yeah.
How...
He takes absolutely nothing.
No, man. He's doing this for the people. He's doing that for us. He's doing it for you guys. It's just awesome. So I highly suggest you guys go check it out. We Are Enough. Instagram, I believe, Facebook, TikTok. I think he's got it all. His website, I believe, is weareenough.com. Read his story. The story alone is... super motivating, man, and you know, I appreciate the man for just doing what he's doing, and he figured out a way to beat his depression or help with mental health. Yeah. And he did this.
I feel like his job is helping people, and that gives a purpose. And I think without helping people, and having money, he just kind of felt like a balloon floating around in the wind. Like, you really have no purpose. You're not doing anything. You're not moving forward in life. You're just...
I mean, it's probably a great example that money does not buy everything.
No.
Money does not buy happiness.
Doesn't fill that hole that you have inside of you.
Yeah, for sure. Because you know what they say, most billionaires are miserable.
Yeah.
And that's because they may have put all their time and effort into trying to get there, where they forgot about everything else in life.
Yeah.
You know, some of the most important things in life. So, yes, We Are Enough. Man, great company, great organization, great idea. Now, the other cool thing is we are now an ambassador for We Are Enough.
Oh, so it came through?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we were
okay.
approved. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention today. So we were approved to be an ambassador for this brand, and we're gonna come hard with this, man, because again, for a simple concept of a bracelet that can change your life or remind you that you are enough, I'm with it.
Yeah.
And I know you are, because as soon
yeah.
as I told you about it, you were like, yeah.
And giving somebody else recognition too.
Yeah.
Having somebody else give you something, then you realizing how much you meant to them in that moment, or in their life, in life in general, and then that's a great feeling, knowing that you helped somebody else, or whatever else. So the double thing, that's what got me. The bracelet, I thought was awesome, but as soon as you said double, and you can give it to somebody else, that to me was like, well, okay,
yeah,
that's good.
It's awesome, man. So there we go. I mean, listen, again, we just added We Are Enough to our routine.
Yeah.
We got Boot Check, Mark. And
Yeah.
that's actually coming up in April. So we got Boot Check coming up.
With his Life Out There apparel.
Yeah, Life Out There apparel. Check them out too. Yeah, so I guess not only did we start Real Life Podcast, I think now that we've added more to our routine. We've added more to our life and things that make us happy. We're not chasing anything. We're just out there doing what we love, which is to help other people.
Yeah. And things are falling in our path as we're going down it.
They are, man. But we still have to go through the things that we go through, which is what we have, which is anxiety, depression.
Yeah.
But these are just more tools to help us.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty stoked, man.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Yeah, so look out for that. We're going to share more of We Are Enough. We'll have our bracelets real soon. We'll share that probably on our next podcast. But wow, great episode.
Right?
We today's episode
I feel like
was,
I've got everything out. I'm good to go.
We got to release, man, and I think once in a while we're gonna do that on these podcasts because again, our regular weekdays and our regular life, that's where a lot of the stuff builds up.
Yeah.
So great release, man. All right, folks. Thanks for listening. Thank you for listening to us.
Yeah.
Let out our feelings and what we go through.
And
so
everything, yeah.
Hope to see you guys on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, share, comment. Check out our Instagram, our TikTok, our Facebook. Support what we're doing.
Yeah.
So we can grow. And as we grow, we can share with more people in this world.
Yep.
So I feel good, man.
So do I.
Yeah. I'm like, hold on. Did I just get shot with something? No, but all right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Real Life Talk Podcast, episode 7 is in the books. We'll see you guys later. Take care. Be good.
All right.
Peace out.